There's a difference between those who endure with purpose and those who obey without question. There's a difference between perseverance and passive obedience. And in a world ruled by divine order, it's important to ask, which one are you living? In the system of absolute divine monarchy, people are not called to be lifeless followers. They are not expected to move through life like silent shadows, doing what they're told just to avoid confrontation or appear loyal. That's not the purpose of divine governance. That's not the heart of true obedience. Because obedience without purpose becomes passivity, and passivity becomes weakness. It becomes a pattern of movement without meaning. It becomes a quiet surrender to routine, not out of understanding, but out of fear, habit, or cultural pressure. Passive obedience is when people do what they're told without thinking, without reflection, without heart. It's when people follow because they don't want to disturb the system, not because they believe in the system. It's when obedience becomes a hiding place rather than a path to purpose. And under divine monarchy, that kind of obedience does not build the kingdom. It simply keeps it standing on weak foundations. But perseverance? That's something different. Perseverance is strength in motion. It is obedience with conviction. It's not just about doing what is right. It's about doing it with understanding, with clarity, with intention. Perseverance is not about surviving the structure. It's about growing within it. It's about knowing the weight of your role and choosing to carry it with purpose, not just pressure. It's about standing firm even when things are hard, not because you're told to, but because you believe in the bigger picture. Under absolute divine monarchy, the system doesn't need silent obedience. It needs people who persevere with truth, discipline, and honor. It needs individuals who walk in alignment, not out of fear, but out of understanding. Because when people persevere with conviction, they become pillars of strength. They become guardians of the order. They become reflections of the authority they follow. But when people only follow without understanding, they become weak links in the structure. Easy to break, easy to manipulate, easy to lose. So now the question must be asked clearly. Are you persevering with purpose or just obeying out of routine? Are you aligned with divine order or are you just staying quiet to avoid trouble? Are you part of the strength of this kingdom or just part of the noise that keeps it moving without meaning? The queen and the king were not appointed just to rule over quiet crowds. They were appointed to restore a kingdom built on truth, strength, and divine discipline. And that kingdom must be supported by people who walk with perseverance, not people who simply submit to survive. So don't just obey, understand. Don't just follow, grow. Don't just stand, carry your purpose with strength. Because in absolute divine monarchy, perseverance builds the foundation. Passive obedience only delays the fall. Choose wisely, because only one of these paths leads to legacy.